I am Mrs. Visalarchi. As a social teacher, working in a Trinity Matriculation Higher Secondary School in Namakkal. Now we are going to see 8th Standard Civics. Unit 1, How the State Government Works. Come to the lesson. What is government? The ruling authority of a community that has the power to make laws in order to secure people and the country. The state executive consists of a governor and the council of ministers headed by the chief minister. The governor is an integral part of the state legislature. There are two sets of government in our country, the central government and the state government. There are 28 state governments in our country. Every state has a government to run its own administration. The states have their own executive, legislature, and judiciary. There are two emblems as given in your screen. One is a four-headed lion and Asoka Chakra. This is the emblem of India. And another one is Srivilliputturu Kovil Koburam. This is the emblem of Tamil Nadu. There are three wings or three branches of state government, that is legislative, executive, and judiciary. Legislative is making law, executing processing law, and then judiciary is interpreting law. The state executive, the governor. The constitution provides for the post of governor as a head of a state in India. He is appointed the president of India. He is the constitutional head of the state. The governor is appointed for the term of 5 years, but before the expiry of full term, the president can dismiss him from office. The governor may also resign on his own interest. His term of office may be extended and he may be transferred to another state. However, the state government cannot remove the governor from his post. The powers and functions of the governor. The governor is a nominal executive in a state. He appoints the chief minister and council of ministers. He makes some important appointments of state government, such as the advocate general, chairman, and the members of the state public service commission and others. The president impose emergency in a state under Article 356 on the basis of the report of the governor. The governor also acts as a chancellor of the state university. Money bill can be introduced only the approval of the governor. Then the governor may nominate one member from Anglo-Indian community to the legislative assembly if there are Anglo-Indian people in state. The final power and functions of the governor is the annual budget of the state government is laid before the legislature with the approval of the governor. The governor must give his assent to all the bills present in the legislative introduced money bills. He is responsible for maintaining relation between the central government and the state government. The governor takes independent discussion. The next one is chief minister. The governor appoints the leader of the majority party in the state legislative assembly as a chief minister. He is the head of the State Council of Ministers. The Chief Minister has no fixed term of office. He remains in the office so long as he gets support of the majority member of the Legislative Assembly. When he loses support in the legislature, he has to resign. The resignation of the Chief Minister means the resignation of the whole Council of the Ministers in the state. The Chief Minister must be the member of the state legislature. If he is not the member of the state legislature at the time of his taking over charge, he must be within a period of 6 months. Powers and functions of the Chief Minister. The Chief Minister is the real executive of the state. All major discussions of the state government are taken under his leadership. The Chief Minister plays an important role in the formation of the Council of Ministers. On the advice of the Chief Minister, the Governor appoints the other ministers. The Chief Minister supervises the activities of the different ministers and advises them. The Chief Minister plays an important role to make policies of the state government. He has to ensure that the policies of the government do not go against public interest. His voice is a final in policy discussions of the state government. He plays an important role in making higher appointments of the state government. The governor appoints different higher officials of the state government on the advice of the Chief Minister and the council members. The legislature. In India, the state legislature consists of the governor and 1 or 2 houses. The upper house is called Legislative Council and the lower house is called Legislative Assembly. Legislative Council. The Constitution provides that the total strength of the Legislative Council must not be less than 40 and not more than 1/3 of the total strength of the Legislative Assembly of the state. The members of the Legislative Councils are elected indirectly. 1/3 of its members are elected by the local government bodies like the district panchayat and municipalities. Another 1/3 of the elected by the members of the Legislative Assembly. 1/3 of the elected by the graduates of the constitutionary. 1/6 of the members of the legislative councils are nominated by the governor of the state. The legislative council is a permanent house. 1/3 of its members retired every 2 years, and elections are held to fill the vacant seats. The members are elected for the term of 6 years. The qualification of the member is to be the citizen of India, should have complete 30 years of the age. He cannot be a member of the Legislative Assembly or either of the House of the Parliament. The chairman is the presiding officer of the Legislative Council. In his absence, the deputy chairman presides over its meeting. They are elected from among the members of that house. Next one is Legislative Assembly. The people who make the law of the state government are called members of the Legislative Assembly or MLA. MLAs are chosen from different constitutions. For the election of the members, the entire state is divided into different constitutions. The constitutions are called the legislative constitutions. One legislative constitution may have 1 lakh or even more people. One MLA is chosen from each legislative constitution to represent the Legislative Assembly. The Speaker is the presiding officer of the Legislative Assembly. Elections to the Assembly. Different political parties compete in the elections to the Legislative Assembly. These parties nominated the candidates from each constituency. The candidates is that person who conducts for the election and asks people to vote for him. A person has to be at least 25 years old. One person can stand for election in more than one constituency at the same time. Even if a person does not belong to any political parties, he can conduct election. Such candidate is called an independent candidate. Every party has its own symbol. Independent candidates are also given election symbol. The members of Legislative Assembly are elected directly by the people. All people residing in the area of legislative constituency who are 18 years of age can cast a vote in the Legislative Assembly election. The working of the state government. After being elected to the Legislative Assembly, the MLAs are expected to regularly participate in its sittings. The Legislative Assembly meets 2 or 3 times in a year. The main duty of the Legislative Assembly is to be making laws for the state. The Assembly has control over the State Council of Ministers. The State Council of Ministers are responsible for answerable to the Assembly for its activities. The Legislative Assembly has control over the finance of the state. A money bill can be introduced only in the Assembly. The elected members of the Legislative Assembly can take part in the election of the President of India, and all members can take part in the election of the members of the Rajya Sabha from the state. The Assembly also takes part in the amendment of the Constitution on certain matters. So the government has 3 basic functions: making laws, executing laws, and ensuring justice. Judiciary of State, High Court. As per the Constitution, there shall be a High Court in each state, but there may be a common High Court for 2 or more states and union territories. The State High Court consists of a Chief Justice and such other judges as the President may appoint for time to time necessary. The number of judges in High Court is not uniform and fixed. The President appoints the Chief Justice of High Court in constitution with the Chief Justice of India and the Governor of the state. Qualification of High Court Judge. He must be a citizen of India. He must have at least 10 years experience as an advocate in 1 or more high courts. A judge of a high court holds the office until he completes the age of 62 years. A judge of high court can be removed from office only for proved misbehavior or incapability, or only in the same manner in which the judge of the Supreme Court is removed. Powers and functions of the High Court. Every High Court has a general power of superintensive over all the lower court. The High Court control all the subordinate courts in the state. Like the Supreme Court, the High Court also act as a court of record. For the purpose of judicial administration, each state is divided into a number of districts, each under the jurisdiction of a district judge. The district court judge were appointed by the governor. The High Court enjoys full powers and freedom to act within its jurisdiction. The constitutional safeguard have ensured its independent working. Till this, we learn 28 state government in our country. Every state has a government to run its own administration. The Constitution provides for the post of the governor as the head of the state in India. The Chief Minister plays an important role in making higher appointments of the state government. The people who make the law of the state government are called members of the Legislative Assembly or MLA. The High Court stands at the state judiciary. As per the Constitution, there shall be a High Court in each state. Thank you, students.